DreAllDay.com.
Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you how to palm a basketball. A lot of people want to know how to palm a basketball, and just to show you, I don't have big hands, so I'm going to show you. My hands are about 7 inches long. So you know what they say about small hands, right? Smaller the hands, the harder it is to palm a basketball, and that's true. But I'm going to show you a few tricks today and a few exercises you can do to start palming the basketball fairly easily. So the first thing you want to realize is how you take the basketball. So you don't want to take the basketball across the seams this way. What you want to do is try and take your fingers, these 2 fingers, these 3 if you can, put them at the edge of a panel, and then put your thumb on the other edge of the panel. This gives you a little ledge, a little leverage to just grab the basketball. If you do it here, it's kind of hard to grab, but if you grab it from the panels, it's going to give you a little bit of give on the basketball. So that's the first thing. And so you got to learn to quickly put your hand in position to palm it. And so most of the work is going to be done between these 2 fingers and your thumb right here. It's not really done with your pinky or your pointer finger, so you want to put it in between just like that. The other thing is you're not palming the basketball with your actual palm. Like I said, most of what you're doing is with the tips of your fingers. So you're going to be taking the very edge of your fingers and palming the basketball. So when you think about strengthening your hand in order to palm a basketball, you don't want to think about strengthening your palm or strengthening even the first phalanges here. You want to think about the tips of your finger. And really the best way to do that, the most sport-specific way to do that, is to do exercises with the basketball. For example, if you do, push-ups with your fingertips or whatever, a lot of that's going to be with your whole hand, and you really need your fingertips. So one thing to do is to get the ball and squeeze it out of your hand like this. These are called banana peels. So you're squeezing it out of your hand as hard as you can, trying to palm it and really feeling the squeeze. That's one exercise you can do. Another exercise is to get your fingers in position on both hands and do an isometric squeeze with your fingertips like this. So you're squeezing the ball with your fingertips and you're just holding that and just squeezing it and really feeling the burn throughout your fingertips. Look at my hand as I palm the basketball. It really, see how the curve there is? It's really on that part of your fingers that does it. So you can do fingertip push-ups as well, or push-ups on the ball. And if you're gonna do them on the ball, you're gonna take 2 balls and put your fingers like this on the ball and try not to let your whole palm rest on the ball. So that's the other thing you can do. So that's how you palm a basketball, guys, is 1 is positioning and 2 is strengthening your fingertips and not just your whole hand. So once you practice that, you should also recognize, guys, that different basketballs are harder to palm. Like a basketball like this, which is pretty much normal regulation ball that's got panels, is easier to palm than like a dusty old rubber ball that has no traction and really has it's got dust all over it. So really, before you palm a basketball before a game, make sure and kind of get the feel for the ball and make sure that your hands are kind of getting that sticky feel of the ball. And kind of doing this for me helps me get the sticky feel of the ball. Usually the first time I get a ball, it's really hard to palm. But once I start squeezing all over it, getting the feel for it, then I can start palming it easy. So what I recommend you do is some of these exercises every day. You can do 3 sets, holding it for as long as you can, and really focus on squeezing as hard as you can. And again, doing the exercises with the ball is going to help you strengthen in the right places for specifically palming a basketball, rather than just getting strong hands for doing pull-ups or lifting weights. It's going to help you specifically on how to palm the basketball. So hope that helps out, guys, and let me know if you have questions below. Bye-bye.
You watched me work on my game, now it's time to work on yours. The Hoop Handbook is a series of workout programs straight from my own personal experience working out and training on every aspect of basketball. Ball handling, shooting, scoring moves, scoring over bigger defenders, the crossover, post moves, your weak hand, off the court training, dunking, vertical, all of it's covered. All you got to do is follow the program step by step. The Hoop Handbook.
This is Jacob Hiller from the Jump Manual with DreAllDay.com. Work on your game.
bit, and as he comes back to your right, you just reach the ball right over his head and finish the shot.